What's up, people of 315 Deaderick Street? We are the Pool Boys here, and we are ready to rock during this March Madness season for you. If you saw us in football season, you know what you're in for. If you didn't, buckle up. It's about to get bumpy up in here. So we're first going to start with a little recap of what happened in the actual tournament, and then we'll get to some of the results.
Washington State, for the first time since 2008, has won an NCAA tournament game. He's going to shoot this one. Out to Cole. With the March memory of a lifetime. Infinite for the lead.
All right, Thursday and Friday in the tournament reminded us why we love this thing so much. Wild madness, pure madness. We had a 14 seed win. We had a 13 seed win, 2 12s, 3 11s. Things were going ham. And that's what we love about this tournament. Brackets were busted. It was nuts.
I mean, it's called madness for a reason. Am I right? But then the second round, it got a tiny bit more chalky. You kind of saw the better seeds winning. You know, your cream was rising to the top. Some crazy stat. In the first 2 rounds this season, the average margin of defeat was 15 points, which is the second highest since 1984. So pretty wild. Again, these top seeds are starting to come into play. And watch out. It's going to be a crazy Sweet 16 and Elite 8. All right, now that we got the highlights out of the way, let's focus on what's most important. And that's right, it's what's going on in your bracket. That's why we're here, to bring you up, crash you down, and everything in between. It's going to be spectacular. So let's take a look at that first leaderboard after your first 2 rounds. All right, we're coming in at number 1 after after rounds 1 and 2. We have Philip from Stampli, or as I like to say, Philip Stampli with 53 points. And holy crap, that is a great number. And a great jump from who is tied for second, with Nikki M from Qualifax and the Drive Guy of Serve Pro coming in with second place with 48 points. So it's a nice little gap there between first and second. And then we got a 4-way tie for fourth with CW Walker of Qualifax, Trey from DID, the DIDD, Will from Qualifax, and also AHB from DIDD. I'm just going to go with DID from here on out. I feel like we're friends. We're getting chummy, so let's just do that.
Go for it.
Also, I am remiss to say there was another tie for fourth with Ethan Michael of the Intelligent Office. Well done. And then, this name is familiar. One Dalton Football of Stampli. That's right. The Tina Dalton herself is rounding out that top 10 with a tie for 9th with Bill P. from Cushman and Wakefield, both with 46 points. Woo! Great inaugural top 10. Great way to go from here.
Look out for Tina Dalton. She was a top 3 finisher in our football pool. She is stealthy and sneaky. She's going to be rising up the leaderboard here. Ethan Michael from the Intelligent Office. Is that Michael Joe's son? Is that another Intelligent Office person? Michael Joe won your college football pool. So
Ethan also just a great name. Just a great name.
Ethan. Yeah, you would say that. All right, let's move on and hand out some badges here. Our first award is going to be the Storm the Court badge. And this is going to the folks who picked the biggest upset of the week. Of course, in the first round, it was Oakland over Kentucky. We're not sure that this person actually made this pick. We're going to give a shout out to RVO, the only person in this pool to actually pick Oakland over Kentucky. However, also had 14 seed Colgate in the final 4. So leads me to think maybe they hit that randomizer button. I'm not sure. So just
give
to
him more credit. Give RVO some credit.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
Maybe just a crazy pick. Just to hedge our bets a little bit, though, we're also going to give this badge to the folks who picked Yale to upset Auburn in the first round. That was his second biggest upset, 13 seed over a 4. I'm going to give that to Bennett H. and Nikki M. Nikki M is killing it, actually. They're both good brackets. Pretty normal picks overall, but this was a great upset pick. I don't know what you were thinking, how you thought Auburn was going to lose. I had them going pretty far myself. Good on you.
And just get your court storming in now, because unfortunately it's probably going away. I mean, Wake Forest did it, but when when we were at Wake, we stormed the court a lot. Did you do it from over there? Did you get it from over here? Like, what was your strategy when you stormed the court?
I don't know. I was busy drinking Seagram's gin because I liked it. I drank it. They paid me for it.
That's fair. A lot of that happening. All right, now we're moving on from the biggest upset. We're going into our badge we're calling George Gets Upset, because this person was kind of getting a little too maybe getting too many upsets, picking a lot of them. You know, last season there were a lot. This year, not as many. But bored at work, one Blaine Burnett of UBS. You had McNeese as your champion, McNeese State. I mean, I'll give you the first round. That was a trendy pick, but champion? Nebraska in your Final Four, you know, they're typically a football school, although not lately. Woof, Cornhuskers. And then Nevada, the Wolfpack, in your Elite Eight. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the Wolfpack of The Hangover, but in your Elite Eight, not so much. So your worlds are colliding. You're getting upset because you went with a few too many of them. Sorry, bored at work. Maybe you were a little bored. Let's just mix it up. Chaos.
This is not good. Worlds are colliding. George is getting upset.
Way to call yourself out with your screen name, by the way. Like, we know where you work, and you're going to tell everybody, bored at work.
Bored at work.
Give this man some more work. Give him more to do, whoever it is, UBS. All right, if you are angry, we understand. And these folks are actually getting our next badge, the Rage Quit badge. They're so mad because they lost their champion in the first round. Man, there's nothing worse than filling out this bracket and thinking, all right, I think I've nailed it. And your champion's gone immediately. I mean, it's just terrible. So,
it's just terrible. It's just not good.
Level 41 and Ellie from The Office. You both took Kentucky to win it all. Of course, that was the big upset. Crushed my bracket as well. No good. We mentioned bored at work. Obviously, McNeese State. They didn't really have a chance of winning the whole thing. And then Macalawati, South Dakota State as a champion. I have no idea where this came from because otherwise bracket was pretty normal, Mac. And maybe you're an alum. Maybe you're a Jackrabbit. I love that.
Works for Jackrabbit.
Maybe you just thought, you know what? I like Jackrabbits. That's a great mascot. And that's also a great strategy. So I'm here for it. But unfortunately, they lost in the first round. Your bracket is toast.
Is this really Ellie Kemper from The Office? Because if so, big fan. Loved it. Also,
another great name.
Right. What was that? Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. That was also Ellie Kemper. Fun. Right? That was her. Stuck in the...
What's not unbreakable? What's not unbreakable is a printer from Office Space. When they take a baseball bat and just smash it. PC load letter.
What does that even mean?
PC load letter? What does that mean?
All right. So now we're gonna talk out. We're gonna talk out. Can I talk, please? Talk about one D-Bro. All right, because D-Bro, you gotta have faith. That's right. This is our new badge because you know you may not be doing well right now. You only have 35 points. You're in 40th place, so not great. You know, you're not in the top 10. You're kind of towards the bottom a little bit, but you gotta have faith because you still have 155 points possible remaining, which is great. And you know, if the bracket plays out and UConn wins, you could win this whole thing. You know, you will need UNC to lose and Marquette to lose. A couple things, but you gotta have faith. Those bracket gods might be shining down upon thee. Just pump up that George Michael, put on the video, you'll be set. Let's go.
Absolutely. Now, I do want to highlight a few people who are kind of at the bottom of the pool. We're not going to give you too much grief, but we're wondering if maybe you were thinking about conspiracy theories. Were you filling out your bracket and thinking, all right, I've got this grand plan. I got this 14 seeds going to the Final Four, and there's 12 seeds beating everybody, and rah, rah, rah. Got the red string lining everywhere. Pepe Silvia's over here.
There is no Carol in HR. Mac, half the employees in this building have been made up. This office is a ghost town.
Okay, Charlie, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. Not only do all of these people exist, but they have been asking for their mail on a daily basis. It's all they're talking about up there. Jesus Christ, dude. We are gonna lose our jobs.
MKP 1407, Cecil 3, Abster, Abby Custard. Oh, Abby Custard finished second in the football pool. Abby, what happened? Bored at work in RVO. Not really sure what you guys were thinking about here, but we're thinking that you thought you nailed this algorithm. We think you thought you had it all figured out this year. You didn't, unfortunately. You're at the bottom of the pool, but there's still more games to play. Who knows? Maybe anything can happen. Maybe.
Anything can happen. You know, these people do exist. The top seeds do exist, but they're looking for me. But anyway. All right. Deaderick St 315. It has been great so far. A lot of action in these first two rounds, and we love what we've seen. You know, Kemper's questioning some of you whether or not you made your picks. Come on,
Come on, guys. Where you at?
But we have a lot of action left. The Sweet 16 and Elite 8 are coming up, and we can't wait to see what's going to be going on there. So, until next time, the Pool Boys are